Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another pick a card reading. I know it's been a while since my last video and I'm sorry for that, but things are starting to be a little bit less hectic, so I'm hopeful we can do things a little bit more consistently now. So today's reading is about what changes are coming in next and what overall guidance you need to help bring it in sooner. So we've got pile 1 through to 4. This one's maybe a little bit more in depth than what the previous lot of readings have been. So yeah, when you're ready, you can skip to the part of the video that you're interested in. Okay, pile number 1. What is coming in next? Listen to music. When I first pick up this pile, I feel a overall energy of, like, I guess just creativeness. I think you guys are quite creative. Alright, so expression. Go first. Ask. Alright, pile number 1. I do see you guys are the very creative, I guess just people in general. So I feel like either you are self-employed doing the sort of work that you love already, or you're in a job that just really isn't doing it for you, but you do have some form of interest on the side that you want to either make more of your main job or something that you have been looking at getting into for a while, but you're just not sure if it's the time is right. The time is coming to be right though. Like, this is the next time period of you investing in your side hustles and doing these things that you really enjoy. So we have here 2 ask cards. Ask your angels and just ask. I feel like you're needing the right push in the right direction. I feel like you've already got a lot of the skills to help become more successful, but you need to ask the universe for the opportunity to do it more, the opportunity to improve, find a mentor in the field, whatever the case may be, but the opportunity is there and the angels and the universe is willing to give it to you. You just have to ask. And we've got this one here, so the leap, you go first and the universe will catch you. And I feel like that really is the case with this pile. Like, you have done the hard yards, you've done the jobs that really just don't make you happy and you don't feel alive doing. But the energy is changing and it is changing for the better, and it is letting you do those things that you love. Trust the creative spark you've been feeling and express it through writing stories that enlighten. You know, with this card, I feel like it is any form of creativeness. I feel like the crafty side of things, but also music, writing. I feel like a couple of you are like more holistic healers as well. All of those things are coming. So if you have been at a bit of a crossroads lately where you're not sure what's next for you, or you're just sick of going around in circles and wasting your energy on things that don't fulfill you, you don't need to worry, because the opportunity is coming. I feel like it just comes into the overall law of attraction that's in play at the moment as well. You may have done some form of ritual or manifestation after the last full moon, like new moon, or coming up in the next couple of nights for the full moon energy. You're going to see this fulfillment. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether it be singing or playing an instrument or just listening to music. Do the things that fulfill your soul. You know, that is what the universe is really wanting to tell you right now. You know, it's these things that express you and help you get through the darker times that, you know, you're going to get out of bed not dreading the day ahead, but enjoy. And I really see that that's coming up. So indulge your creative, imaginative and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Just do the things you like. If you want to like learn how to paint, do whatever it is, because I feel like through this calling you're going to find your calling through doing this exploring. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you've already got the natural talent, and it is just going to be more so on the front of, you know, refining it, you know, finding that mentor. So put into words what it is you're after, because once you know what you want, it's going to be so much easier for the universe to come through and give it to you. But yeah, in the meantime, whatever it is that you're going through, I do feel like there is some level of like more deeper healing that's taking place as well at the moment. Like, I feel like you've had the dark times, and now it comes the time for you to find what it is that makes you happy. So yeah, I feel like within the next, I want to say 3 to 4 months from whenever you're watching this video, you're going to find some form of contact or just some sort of networking opportunity to help you really fine-tune those skills. So let me know how you go, number 1. Pile number 2, what is coming? Clean eating food. I'm actually really excited to see this one. This is the pile I was drawn to as well, so, you know. Alright, 5 steps. Okay, pile number 2. I feel like big things are coming. Yeah, literally, like, I just say I feel like good times are coming because the overall energy that I'm getting from this pile, and good time to start a new adventure. So, you know, if that's not telling you what you want to hear, like, what is? Let yourself stand out. Whoops. Okay, pile number 2. I feel like you may have actually been drawn between pile 2 and 1, because the message is quite similar. So, I feel like you've had a certain level of darkness and shadow period over the past couple of months, or even up to 12 months I'm getting, or even longer, you know at the end of the day what your situation is. But this is what makes this so much more, I guess, satisfying. So I feel like you've been kind of restarting and then having to stop and restarting again. But I feel like the new starts and the changes that are coming in, they're here to stay, number 2. So I feel like a lot of you have had low energy as a whole, but, you know, you're really focusing on that diet, and if you're not, then you should be, because I feel like that's going to really help you just get pushed in the direction that you're needing to go more. So I feel like as a whole for the next thing that's coming in, it is that fresh opportunity. If whatever that looks like for you, I feel like it may be that you are applying for new jobs but still wanting to invest in your side hustle, but your opportunities and commitments don't really allow you to go like full forward into the side hustle side of things, but you still want to feel happier and more content as a whole, and I feel like that is coming. So I feel like the overall clean eating is helping raise your vibrations as a whole. So we've got your vibration is rising, and you are the oracle, and I feel like that is quite similar to the initial energy I'm picking up on anyway. I feel like as well though, you know, don't be afraid to still rest. So, you know, you've got stop, take bite-sized steps, retreat, rest, and be held. Like, don't be too afraid to take a break from whatever it is. I feel like a lot of you are leaving behind toxic situations, whether that be relationships, workplaces, setting boundaries or cutting off certain family members or friends that aren't really aligned with where you're trying to go in life. Whatever it may be, you know, it has hurt you, and it is going to keep presenting itself until you really heal those feelings. So once, I feel like the energy is coming in quite heavily, you know, because it is that good time to start on that new adventure. But these two energies are kind of, I guess, balancing out. You're going to go through stages where it feels like, wow, this is happening so quick. But don't let it take you too quickly, because you still do need to focus on the overall healing aspects. I feel like if you're someone who's been applying for jobs lately, you are going to hear back quite soon. But you need to not become too obsessive over the situations. Like, you need to really let go of what it is that you're after, because otherwise, when you're obsessed, you're living as if you don't have it already. So just let go and trust in the process, because the energy is changing and these doors are opening to you. And I feel like, you know, pile number one, I felt like it was a couple of months still until you got that mentor or opportunity or the networking, whatever that situation is still further away. But this, I feel like it isn't actually within the next couple of weeks. But that's when the initial door opens, but that doesn't mean you have to rush straight through. You know, stop, breathe, take a minute, focus on meditating, which I feel like does come into play with your overall health. So focusing on your overall nutrition, focusing on getting your body moving and really living the best life that you can. I feel like if you have been drawn to doing things like detoxes or like taking different supplements, now's a good time for you to be doing that. Like, this is a whole new chapter. The message I'm getting is it's time for you to trust the magic of new beginnings, and I really feel that's here. So within the next, I want to say 2 to 4 weeks, but I feel like it's more 2 to 3. Like, these opportunities are coming knocking, but there is still that shadow period that you can't entirely ignore still. So you are going to need to keep being assertive with certain people. You know, you're only going to be able to level up as much as those people around you. So if you have toxic friends or family or workplaces, now's the time to start setting those boundaries, so that when this fresh energy does come in, you can really focus on enjoying it. I'm also getting here, healing waters. You know, that's playing a factor of the overall meditation aspects as well. If you can, spend some time at the beach in the water, you know, like, make sure you're nourishing your soul still, because whilst these changes are going to be happening quite quickly and is going to feel like it's quite sudden in a lot of ways, it's not really, because you had the last 6 to 9 months is what I feel like it's been, the starting to heal and then you get a setback, like those sorts of patterns. But I feel like you've learnt your lessons. You just have to start implementing these things now and accordingly. And then this card. Yeah, let yourself stand out and be noticed. I feel like this is for those who are trying to really get into their new groove, you know. Like, particularly around new jobs. I feel like that's the energy. I feel like a lot of it is jobs, but if not, it's relationships as well. But yeah, like, basically whatever it is that you're manifesting, like in your new chapter, that is what is coming in number 2. Like, good times are here. They're here to stay. But that doesn't mean you can, you know, run amok and not pay attention to how you're feeling. Stop. Still make sure you're taking bite-sized steps. That is the most important thing being pushed right now. Everything else is working out, but, you know, focusing on your health. But I feel like you guys are kind of, like, I don't know, 'cause it's hard because I know I was drawn to the pile, and the things I'm about to describe is a very me thing as well, so I don't know if it's specifically for me or for you guys as well, but I'm just going to say it anyway because, you know. I feel like you are someone who wants stuff done as quickly as possible, and whilst those are good strengths to have, that doesn't mean necessarily that, you know, waiting periods are negative. So don't be afraid to really just take bite-sized steps, because otherwise you're just going to burn yourself out quicker. But I feel like you know, this is going to be at a level that you've not felt in the longest time. So look forward to that, guys. Pile number 3. Best in spirit. What is going on? Oops. Right. Alright, I feel like you guys are quite the overall social justice warriors, for one of the better words. You know, always wanting to help other people and make the best out of whatever situation you can, even if they're not your own situation to begin with, which is great and like an amazing trait to have. But you've got to really look at getting that balance. So for you, let's have a look what's coming in. So donations and charitable work. This kind of does play into like, I guess, the overall social justice stuff. I feel like a lot of this energy that you've been feeling recently, it's not actually your energy. Like just really highly sensitive to energies and being a bit of an empath. You know, and things are hard at the moment in the world. You know, if you're in Australia, you know, we're seeing Melbourne and New South Wales go backwards again in terms of the whole COVID situation and everything that's taking place in Afghanistan. You know, things are hard right now for a lot of people. And it is hard to take that step back and not let it take its toll on you. But that is really what you're needing to focus on. I feel like there's a lot of things that are at play for you at the moment, number 3, where you need to step up and be the leader. It's not really clear on what the situation is, and I feel like it does depend on, you know, that's the problem with like general readings, is it is different for so many different people. But the most common thing that I am picking up on is you are needing to be the author of your book. And I feel like a lot of the time, you know, you're quick to adapt to doing what other people need you to do, whether it be fundraising or raising awareness. And those things are still great, but don't let them impact you too much. So you're being called to be, just to provide leadership in general. But I feel like it's not so much to other people you're needing to lead, it is actually just yourself. Alright. Experiences that you're presently going through. Yeah, see, this is the thing, I feel like you guys are the healers and you are wanting to really focus on making the world a better place. But that doesn't mean that you can neglect what it is that you're actually needing. So, you know, you need to really focus on trusting the guidance that you've been getting and really like purifying your soul and your energy, because when you are immersing yourself in reading these different articles and stuff like that, it does impact your aura and it does start impacting you in the way you see the world. So the seeds that you start to plant now and how you handle things is going to actually help you in the long run, because I don't feel like things as a whole are going to get better particularly soon. So the overall thing that is coming in for you next is self-love and self-care. Yeah, so planting the seeds, acceptance. I feel like this card comes into play with the overall, you know, what you're investing in. You know, like, it is devastating seeing a lot of the things that are taking place at the moment, but you as one person, you can't carry the burden of the world. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like not necessarily on that worldwide scale of things like COVID and Afghanistan, but even just in your overall inner community. So will that be your friends, your family, people from country towns and suburbs? I feel like you need to really be there for people in a way where they know they've got your support, but then you've got to just leave it at that. You know, it really is working on how to best navigate the world whilst still utilising your overall empath abilities. So, a life's work's not a season, creative project, and double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I feel like this kind of just comes into the overall message that I was just able to channel for you. Like, this, I think everyone in a way wants to make the world better than how they found it, but you can't do it overnight. You know, you do need to focus on taking care of yourself in the meantime, and the thing that the world needs right now is positivity and love, and you need to focus on doing that for yourself. If you're feeling happier and loved and secured, you're going to be bringing that overall energy into the universe. So don't be afraid to still do things that you enjoy. I feel like you're one of those people that is, oh, these people don't get to enjoy it, so therefore there's a level of guilt when you get to. But don't let that, like, tarnish your mindset, you know. Be thankful for the fact that you have these abilities to have this creative outlet. I feel like photography, art, like painting and crafty stuff, and those sorts of things. Yeah, like, utilize the fact that you've got these gifts and these resources available to you, because that's what's going to help. Now, reconsider. I feel like this kind of just plays in with, you know, you need to reconsider the energy that you're letting into your energy field. And I feel like that's a message that we all need from time to time. So just be mindful of how you're letting these things impact you. Because when you're letting yourself get into that overall hectic energy of everything that's taking place, you're just going to negatively impact yourself, your health, and your overall well-being, and no one wants that. So, yeah, that's just one of the, I guess, not shadow work isn't the right word, but one of those things that you need to really confront and focus on so that you can be the best that you can be. But yeah, I guess for the next, I feel like your timeline is a little bit more extended than what the first two piles were. I'm seeing 6 to 8 months where you're needing to really build on this loving relationship with yourself. You know, investing in your spirit, taking the time out to meditate and enjoy those tasks that bring you happiness. I feel like another message that I'm overall getting from spirit is that this is why I hate doing these, like, the general readings, because there's just so many messages for so many different people. But I feel like a large portion of you are people who kind of swore off dating for quite a while. Maybe not even necessarily swore off, but you've been single for quite a while by choice for the most part. But you may have recently gotten into a new relationship or talking to someone and finding that new love, and you need to accept that. And I feel like this is an overall thing where it's just, as a whole, the thing coming in for you is love. Self-love and acceptance, but also being loved by another. And just really letting yourself have the best. You know, you're an amazing person and you deserve all the best things that this life's got to offer, especially after investing in so many different people and energies. So yeah, just, I don't know. I don't feel like this has been as clear as what the other piles were, so I'm sorry for that, but I feel like as the most part, you really just got to focus on letting yourself have these nice things, letting yourself enjoy the overall things that bring you happiness, because that's what's going to help the world the most right now. And you can do things just for fun. You don't have to have an underlying reason of, oh, I have to do this because of X, Y, and Z. Just do it just because. Just do it to make yourself happy, because life is short and you don't know how long you're going to be able to do it. You know, you don't know when you're going to go into the next snap lockdown and not be able to go out and enjoy celebrating with your friends and you love, and you guys want to know what I mean. So yeah, just be happy, guys. Alright, pile number 4. Look forward, keep dancing. Alright, from the get-go, I kind of feel like you guys are in a bit of a shadow period still. But I don't feel like it's going to be too much longer, but there are some definite steps that you've got to look at making now so that you can go back to enjoying life sooner. Alright, so pile number 4. I feel like from the get-go you have had some issues financially. Things have been quite tough for quite a while, it feels like. Maybe that you've gone from having a 2-income household to 1, or worse, none. Yeah, like whatever the case may be, I feel like a lot of just negative energy towards money as a whole. You know, face your financial fears and clearing debts. I feel like, I'm so sorry. I need to get my nails done, redone. So I'm having some issues holding cards, but regardless, yeah, these 2 cards are really talking more about needing to face this financial issues, I guess, that you're facing. I feel like this has been a bit of an ongoing issue, but you're coming in towards the end of that energy. It's still going to be for the next couple of weeks, but I don't feel like it's going to be more than 2 to 3 months, and then things will start to become a little bit more fruitful. So what else do we have? Trust your instincts to get the truth. Yeah, part number 4, I feel like, in particular, I'm feeling like a bit of children energy, actually. I feel like you may have either young kids or even grandkids who you're around quite a bit, who are kind of around you during this difficult time financially to help you see that the best things in life aren't always things that can be brought, you know? Of course, no one likes stressed about money or paying bills and stuff like that, but this is an overall shadow period for you to start healing the way that you perceive money and just finances as a whole. So be patient, because these things are looking up, but I really do see abundance is coming, you know, prosperity. And if you're someone who is expecting some form of payout, whether that be legally, or I feel like child support of some sort as well, if you're expecting or hoping to come into a not large, but some form of money, I feel like that is going to work out for you, because I do feel like it is coming in kind of very quickly. So, yeah, it's going to get to a point where you need to really look at the overall forgiveness of the situation. I don't feel like your not working or your changed financial situation was planned. Alright, sorry about that, guys. had some camera issues, but we're back up and running now. Yeah, I feel like there is some sort of situation that you are needing to forgive, which was what, in a way, set you back a little bit financially. But things are going to look up soon. This is going to still last a little bit longer of, you know, not having all that much flexibility financially, but there is a deeper level of this, what this is trying to teach you. You know, in a way, it is showing you what your life purpose is. Now, I'm not saying that your life purpose is to, you know, be really clenching those purse strings, not trying to spend too much. I'm not saying that at all. But it is helping you find the enjoyment in the little things, enjoyment of being able to just keep dancing and living your life. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people, especially in this society, focus more on the money side of things and that materialistic side, whereas this is helping you go back to basics. If you've got children or children in your life, it is helping you show them that it's not about the newest items of technology. It's about being able to go to the park and have fun and those sorts of things. Quite soon, you are going to have the money to reward those you care about, particularly children, I'm getting, but also partners. So yeah, like, you are getting that money to be able to treat yourself within the next couple of weeks to months. Yeah, like, in the meantime, you just need to really focus on those free things and enjoying that. You can still get a lot of enjoyment and happiness out of life. You just gotta put your debt and outstanding payments out of your mind and really enjoy it. Because these are going to get sorted out soon. You've just got to trust in the process. I do feel like, though, as well, that on another level, so not just financially and enjoying little things, but your overall intuition is developing deeper as well at the moment. We've got here, create a sacred space for yourself. And I feel like that is setting up like a space that you can retreat to. I'm getting like once a day-ish, if not more, where you can focus on having that meditation and that open communication directly with spirit. Yeah, and it's going to help you really invite in this prosperity sooner. As like, the sooner you stop dreading bills and you stop restricting yourself in a way that you feel really negatively towards money, the sooner the whole situation is going to start lifting. But I do feel like if you are waiting on outcomes around payouts and stuff like that, that is going to work out in your favor, I feel. Cleansing body and spirit, yeah, that kind of just goes in with the overall developing the overall intuition and having that time out each day. Strength and resilience, yeah, and I feel like this kind of comes into the whole situation as a whole. You are learning resilience to get back up once you've been knocked back a bit, and yeah, like, as a whole, you know, good things are coming. Number 4, you've just really got to trust that you've done the work, you've paid your dues, and really embrace it all. But especially this message here, I'm feeling quite clearly, it's happening for you, not to you. So enjoy being able to take a step back and find the enjoyment in little things. But don't forget to keep looking forward to the future, because the situation is clearing up quite rapidly. And I do feel like you're going to have that more financial independence within the next couple of weeks. I feel like in the next couple of weeks things will be like more flexible, but I don't feel like the situation is going to be entirely resolved for a few months still. But I am getting towards the end of the year things are going to be like 1,000 times better than what they are at the moment. You've just really got to trust that. And in the meantime, still be happy, because that's going to help you bring it in sooner. So yeah, thank you so much for your time and watching today's video. Do hope you enjoyed it, and I am going to work on being a bit more consistent with uploading. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.